Against the backdrop of the spectacular Rocky Mountains on the outskirts of Colorado Springs, home to some of our nation's best and brightest at the United States Air Force Academy. And when they're not learning to fly, they're getting ready for battles on the gridiron. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a team from the American, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Falcons will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. So East Carolina's offense will take the field first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Trying to make magic on the scramble.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Makes the grab. You'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Jeter. Bringing the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And last week they got away with it. They gave up 4 sacks. Offensive line didn't play great, but they got the dub. Today, they got to do a better job. Early in the football game, already giving up a sack. They got to find some ways to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Pirates will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So Air Force's offense will take the field for the first time. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game, like we've seen throughout his career, when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. Punt is on its way. All the way back to the 15. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Handoff from the gun. Spins away from the defender. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. And the Pirates with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That defense in front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. The Pirates send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Goes to the option. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll send the back in motion. Look out, he's got room. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? Looking downfield, it's Zack. And it's incomplete on third down. The Falcons will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. To the ground with the back. Turning it on! Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Pirates can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He lost one down the sideline. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. He'll sneak it. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Pirates will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Looking for room, it's Stanley. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. The option look. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Catch in the middle, it's Clay. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Jukes his way for more.